What's up? This your boy Fats. Show me some love by hitting that like and subscribe button for your boy before we get right into this video. So let's get right into it. One day I get up in the morning. I'm in a dorm setting this time, This is back in 1993. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and go to child today. Because I was off and on going to child because some days I might go, some days I might. It's just depending on how much compensatory that I had at that time. So I go to child, sit down at child at the table. Like I said, when you go in this child hall, you have to sit with people. You just can't sit where you want to do. So whatever the rotation may be, the police will be right there. They sit, basically setting up the tables of where you can sit at. So when I was sitting at the table, it was this guy in the dorm with me named Sean. Now Sean, he's like the porter around the dorm. I mean, he cleans up everything. So he was like, man, somebody been stealing this stuff around the pod, man. I was like, oh, for real? And he was like, yeah, man. He's like, shit, a few people's things came up missing and stuff. Now in prison, stuff like this come up missing all the time, and you just have to figure out who it is. And once you figure out who it is, you'll take care of your business from there once you figure out who the thief is. So he was just telling me, I was like, oh, for real? I said, like, anything come missing from you or anything like that? I said, nah, man, ain't nothing, what I'm saying, came missing from me. And he was like, all right. He's like, just basically, man, just be on the lookout, man. I was like, all right. So I get up, go back to the little dorm. And when I get back to the dorm, now I'm looking, what I'm saying, that as soon as I come in my little room, maybe something ain't missed, something. I'm just looking around now, what I'm saying? Because since he said that, I'm like, shit, maybe something is missing or whatever. I just don't see it yet. So I get up, like I said, walk to the back, smoke my little cigarette, wait on child time at dinner time so I can go to the yard. So I go out to the yard, walk the little track out there, and when I'm out on the yard, I see Sean again. I'm like, hey, come here, man, let me holler at you, man. I was like, shit, man, you ain't got really no idea on who been doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because now I want to see, because shit, I want to make sure that I'm on point with everything, because if I'm not, shit, some of my shit might end up coming up missing. He was like, nah, man, I don't know who it is, man. I don't know who it is. So I just walk off from him, after the little conversation that we had, because now I'm trying to figure out, what I'm saying? Because he's a porter, and he knows, he walks around there at night and stuff, so he knows how things move around there. So he has a good idea on what's going on around that little pod and stuff. So I go back in there, take my little shower, laying down in my bunk at night, get up in the morning, go to chow, start my day off, go out at the library. When I get to the library, there's this dude named Mark that come up in there. Now Mark, I kind of hang out with him here time and time again. We be in the library, always talking and stuff like that, And Mark was like, shit, hey, Fats, man, I heard some stuff been going on over in your little units, you know what I'm saying? We got like a little crash bandit over there. And I was like, shit, I don't know. I said, Sean was telling me something about it, but shit, he ain't really give me no good background information on no people. I don't know who it is or whatever. And he was like, yeah, man, I don't know who it is, but somebody doing some more crazy stuff around this whole place. He said, because a few places over there, and my little unit got hit too. And I was like, shit, damn, Mark. I was like, man. So I said, shit, motherfuckers be doing that all type of crazy stuff around this institution. Now in prison, like I said, I was on a page like that when I was still in the Muslim prayer room. So I kind of already know how, if you ain't got no money, how you gonna roll when you get up in there. So I was like, shit, man, I'm gonna get on back to the little unit, So when I get back to the unit, I hear this dude, I hear somebody yelling and stuff, and I'm like, shit, damn, what the fuck, you know? Because when you come in the dorm, it's quiet. But now I hear somebody yelling, somebody got my shit. And once I figure out who it is, I'm gonna beat their motherfucking ass, you know? Y'all motherfuckers dirty, you know? So I'm looking, you know, it's this dude named Slim. Now Slim is tall, you know, he got like the little twisties hair and stuff like that, little gold tee. I mean, he got some big ass hands, but he real skinny. That's why they call him Slim, probably because. So I'm looking at him. He's mad. He's like, man, this some bullshit. Whoever got my motherfucking shit, you know, I'm gonna fuck they motherfucking ass up once I. He said, because they left my motherfucking radio right here. Them sorry motherfuckers, you know. I don't know why they should take all the motherfucking shit, you know. They just gonna take my motherfucking radio and then just take it back after they take all the insides out of it. So I'm like, damn, man, why would they even take the insides up out of the radio? I don't know why I'm telling to myself, shit, they motherfuckers just took the whole radio, you know. So he getting all mad and stuff, walking around up and down the little dorm. Sorry about that. Just got off work. So he's walking back and forth, you know, up and down the little run right there, you know what I'm saying, mad at everybody, you know, hitting on the little tears and stuff, boom, 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 go up there, knocking on the door, boom, boom, back. I'm like, shit, this dude's really tripping, you know. So I take my little shower, lay on down. The next morning, you know, I see Sean mopping the floor. So I'm like, hey, Sean, man, what's up, man? You know, I was like, man, what's Slim over there talking about? He said, man, somebody done stole his radio. I was like, oh, for real? He was like, yeah, man, it's the motherfuckers. He said, man, I don't know who it is, but whoever's doing this stuff around here is on some old bullshit. And I was like, shit, damn, that's kind of, you know, kind of fucked up, you know what I'm saying? They gonna steal that man's radio because, you know, shit, the radio is what keeps us in tune with what's going out on the street. You might listen to a radio station that tells you stuff that's going on with the music and, you know, just basically how everything can be updated and stuff. So radio keep you in tune with all that. So, cause I had a long day at work. Sorry about that, you know, but we got to still get these videos going. But yeah, he telling me, you know, that Slim, you know, the radio and all that stuff. So I'm like, man, we gotta be somebody around here that's doing some old crazy stuff. And he was like, shit, Fats, man, you know, on the real, man, I don't know who it is. He said, I be around here every day. I don't see nobody coming in and out from no other dorms or anything like that. So a few minutes later, you know, that's when Slim come back up in there again. Now he's still hot, you know, mad about his radio. I'm gonna find out who did this shit, you know. I'm gonna find out who did just gutted my shit like y'all ain't shit, knowing that, you know, I listen to tapes and, you know, my music and stuff right there, you know. They gutted my radio like they gutted a pig, and that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna gut they motherfucking ass up once I find out who did it. So Sean looking at me and I'm looking back at him. I'm like, shit, man, I told you that man mad, man. He was like, Sean, like, shit, damn. He was like, shit, I'm gonna get down to it. I'm gonna figure out who did. I said, are you gonna be a detective? And he was like, nah, I ain't gonna be no detective, but I know some people around here that knows how to kind of move around here and know information and stuff. So I was like, all right. So a few days later, I'm sitting down in the cube, you know, and Sean over there, you know what I'm saying, he got his little gun. You can hear the little tattoo gun going on. So I'm like, shit, I said, man, I ain't know he tattooed, you know. So I go on back around, smoke my little cigarette, you know, come back around, sit on my little bunk for a second, and that's when, you know what I'm saying, Slim come back in there again, still tripping and bitching and moaning about his old radio. So he's like, shit, man, y'all motherfuckers around here know something. He said, somebody knows something, you know what I'm saying? For real, somebody knows something. So, like I said, I'm just smoking my cigarettes, getting back up, and I get back up and I go back around like I'm about to take my little shower, but I just keep going. And then that's when I get back around the Sean's little cube, it's like they putting everything up real fast. You know, it's like they doing something like you could tell that they was doing something they weren't supposed to, because the way that he was putting it up real fast and stuff. You know, so I just keep on walking, just looking at them doing that. You know, so I get around to my little cube, sit on the bed. You know what I'm saying, for a second. So when Sean walked by, I was like, hey, Sean, man. I was like, shit, man. I ain't know you tattooed, man. He was like, shh, man, be quiet, man. I was like, shit, my bad, you know. I ain't really say it loud or anything like that to where like 1,000 people could hear it. I was just saying it, you know, from the cube to my bed right there. And he's like, shh, be quiet, you know. So I was like, shit, dang, man, you know, I ain't really tripping about it. You know, I was like, didn't say nothing. I just let him just keep on walking. So then he came back, you know, and he was like, shit, hey, Fats, you know, he came in the room, sat on the bed. He was like, shit, man, I don't want to say too much or whatever, or say it too loud or whatever, but, you know, I do tattoos and I don't want Slim to get mad or anything like that. I was like, shit, why would Slim get mad? And he's like, because they use the inside of the radios as a tattoo gun. So I was like, oh, for real? Nah, I ain't know that they did it, you know what I'm saying, use it as a tattoo gun. But he's telling me that, and I was like, oh, for real, man? He was like, yeah, man, yeah, they used it as for a tattoo gun. And I was like, shit, damn, I didn't even know that. And he was like, yeah, man. He was like, shit. And I don't want Slim to get mad or anything like that. And I was like, shit, why would he get mad? And he was just telling me that with the radio and stuff like that, that how people might assume that he had something to do with it. And I was like, shit, man, if I was you, I'd just go around there and holler at him and just let him know that you got it. You know what I'm saying? That way, just in case somebody do whatever about it, you can kind of know what's going on with that. And he was like, yeah, man, but shit, I don't want him really tripping out because, you know, Slim is kind of wild and stuff. And I was like, shit, yeah, it was, you know, but you got to make sure that you don't get caught up or nothing like that. And he was like, yeah, that's real, man. I might go around there and holler at him, man, and see what's up, man, see if I can figure something out with him. I was like, all right. So after that, you know, I was just thinking to myself, dang, man, you know, shit, that man, you know what I'm saying, kind of shut that shit down, kind of strange, you know. Maybe he just putting a little insight on because he seen that when I came around and I seen it, what they was doing. And then when I actually came around there again and caught him again, so maybe he's just trying to make me feel like, you know, that he's cool with it or whatever. I don't know. But it just felt kind of strange that he would come around there, you know what I'm saying, now and talk to me about all that stuff. So the next day, Slim's still on his little kick or whatever, what he's doing, trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, he ain't letting it rest. He gonna figure out who it is, you know what I'm saying, so whatever. So he was like, one day he come up in there, he was like, who got a tattoo gun? Who got a tattoo gun? And didn't nobody say nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because Sean wasn't in there at that time when he was asked and all that. So and didn't nobody really say anything or whatever. And he was like, shit, somebody up here got a motherfucking tattoo gun. I know they do. And he said, because I can hear it sometimes. But he said, I ain't think that it was, but now I know what it is. I can hear it. So I'm looking up. I'm like, shit, damn. I was like, shit, where's Sean at, you know? So then probably about an hour later, that's when Sean come up in the dorm. He come up in there. And when he come up in there, he goes straight back to his little unit. So probably about 3 other people came over there and they was over there talking to him and stuff. So I'm like, shit, damn, man, I hope Sean ain't got nothing to do with that, you know? So then about 10 minutes later, that's when Slim come back around there, and he's like, shit, man, what's up, man? Uh, Sean, man. Now, Sean was with this dude named Flag. Now, Flag, I mean, he was like, I don't know if he was Mexican or whatever, but he looked kind of Mexican or whatever. He was over there, and they was over there talking and stuff. So Sean was like, shit, nothing, man. He was like, man, you got a tattoo gun, man? And Sean was like, shit, nope, I ain't got one, And Slim was like, shit, somebody said that you got one, man. He was like, nah, I ain't got one. So then that's when that dude Flag, he walk off. So they sitting over there talking back and forth, for a second, I was saying, ass, and, he know that he had it or whatever, but shit. Sean just kept saying that he didn't have it, but I knew that I seen him with it, you know what I'm saying? He said that he did have it, So then, like 10 minutes later, that's when Slim, he walk off, what I'm saying? Because they was down there for a minute talk. He walk off, he go back to his little unit, his little bed, sit there for a minute, So then the next day, that's when Slim, he coming right back at Pa. He said, I knew I'll figure it out. I knew I'll figure it out, I knew I'll figure it out, So he grabbed his radio. And when he grabbed the radio, he come around the little dorm around there with the radio. And he went over to Flag's motherfucking cube, and then he just started hitting him. Boom, with the radio. Motherfucker. Hit him about 5 or 6 good times. You can hear the radio bust open. I'm like, damn, what I'm saying? Because the way that it was hitting so motherfucking hard, you know what I'm saying? He said, you think I didn't know that you had something to do with that? I figured it out, And Slim kept hitting him, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when Sean come around. He was like, hey, man, hold on, Slim, man, just chill out for a second. He was like, Slim turned around, you know what I'm saying? Now he only got that little thing in his hand because the radios already broke all on the bed and stuff, all on the floor, And I'm looking over there like, damn, man, I hope dude ain't dead, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that he was hitting dude, you know what I'm saying, so damn hard with that thing, shit, you never know what could kind of happen. But shit, they was over there. That's when Sean was like, man, you know what I'm saying? He ain't had nothing to do with that. He ain't had nothing to do with that. I watch him all the motherfucking time here. And Slim was like, shit, nah, you don't. I think that you got something to do with it too, you know what I'm saying? Then he got to, you know what I'm saying, trying to swing, you know what I'm saying, this thing at Sean backed up, took off running down the little thing or whatever, went back to his little cube. Slim kind of chased up after him, but shit, by that time, like I said, the dorm already had the intercom on, so the police was already coming because they was hearing all the little ruckus going on and everybody talking. So they come on in there, you know what I'm saying, did their little rounds, got down the Flag cell right there, his little cube right there, seeing that he was bleeding because, he was sitting up or whatever, because the way that he stood up, so he had been sitting up on the bed because he got up kind of fast, when the police got there, they pulled him on out to the little thing. Probably about 10 minutes later, that's when the police come up in there. They grabbed Slim and they took Sean as well. Put them in handcuffs, rolled them up out there. They went to the hole and stuff like that. But yeah, man, in prison, things can go down at any given time. You just don't know when it can go down. It was all over a radio that ended up getting broke up. They used it for a tattoo gun. But yeah, in prison, that's like a hustle up in there. If you know how to do tattoos or whatever, shit, you in business. You just got to find a radio and somebody let you get the radio to where you can do what you need to do while you up in there and do your tattoos. But yeah, they found the opportunity. They didn't know that who they was dealing with. I mean, at this time, wasn't too many cassette radios going on. They changed the radios to the one speaker to where it only played AM and FM. So if you had a cassette player, you've been down a long time or whatever, and you had a cassette player, they use that as it's like a gold mine, you know. It's money as well. So shit, somebody seen that opportunity, thought that that man, you know, one go notice that his cassette player didn't work or whatever. One day he figured out it didn't work, and he ended up flipping out on the whole pie, you know. But like I said, you don't want to go to prison, you know what I'm saying, to get yourself involved in things like that. You know, people at any given time, it can go down, you know. So like I said, you know what I'm saying, my best advice to give you is keep your ass up out of prison. Make sure that you don't get yourself involved in stuff like that to where you can end up going to prison like committing crimes on the street. Because committing crimes on the street don't pay off, you know. You only end up behind bars where, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people that did crimes, that's where they at. So like I said, you know, my best advice to you is stay your ass up out of jail. This your boy Fats. Y'all stay up. Hit that like and subscribe button for your boy if you can. I forgot to say that.